So now that you've got your bore clean, it's time to clean the rest of the components on the rifle that have gotten dirty. Now, the really good thing about the M14 system is that all the carbon is trapped basically right here in the gas system, okay? And it's got the gas piston, and it shoves, all it does is push on the operating rod, and your carbon's pretty much contained right here in the barrel. It's not like an AR where it craps with it where it eats. It's really clean, and cleaning it is very, very quick. So what I usually do is I just throw a little bit of solvent on the brush here, just a couple little drops here, and you just want to break up, you know, the big stuff, okay, and just clean off the bolt face and the ejector and the extractor, okay. And now, since you've already got your barrel nice and clean, you don't want to contaminate it, so you just want to dry it off real good. Grab some Q-tips. Q-tips are your friend. And I would just, really, there's not much to clean in there as well. It's a really, really clean rifle. You want to just scrub the bottom of your bolt a little bit. Get a rag in there, wipe it. There's really not a whole lot to do. Okay, one of the other things you can do is just get a patch, throw it in here for a moment, shove your bolt in there, and that'll dry off a lot of your bolt as well. In fact, some gunsmiths ship their rifles just like this, with the bolt closed on a clean patch. Okay. Now what you also want to do is just get a rag and clean off your grease. Okay. Clean off the old grease between your range trips. Get a Q-tip. Get what you can out of here. You know, don't worry too much about getting all the grease. We just want to get the stuff that's exposed. Okay. And from here, you just grab your grease applicator. You just want to get a little dab of grease here. And just give yourself a nice clean little layer of grease. Okay. Get a little bit inside here, put some fresh grease in there. Now that you have access to the bottom of your bolt here, go ahead and give yourself a fresh little coat of grease on the bottom of your bolt there. Alright. And pretty much, and go ahead and put some in your bolt track there. And we'll get the accelerator rail done. The accelerator rail is just the top of the right side of the receiver, where the bottom of the bolt lug, just this area right here, that's the accelerator rail. So put a little coat of grease there, put some in the locking lug there, the locking lug recesses, and that's all we're really looking to do. Maybe put a little bit on the top of your lug here, and that's about it. So basically you're all set. That's basically a good cleaning and lubrication of your M14 between your range trips. That's all that's really required. Okay, and then you can just wipe off some of the excess here and then rub in the rest where needed. There you go. Now there's also one other area, which is right here. One other area is right here on the front band stock ferrule. Okay, So between trips, what you want to do is you want to squeeze down a little bit, get a little bit of gap in there, and stick a cleaning patch in there, and you want to kind of floss the old grease out. Okay. So once you have that old grease out there, you want to go ahead and put a fresh coat. Okay, make sure you have all the lint out of there, and just go ahead and grease up that front band and stock ferrule. This is actually a very critical and important lubrication step. And then just wipe off the excess. As long as there's a layer of grease in there between the two, that's what you want. Okay, and that's going to help your rifle be more consistent, believe it or not, from shot to shot. If you don't lube that up, you can watch your accuracy go out the window a little bit. It may or may not be a contributing factor in some diminished accuracy. Okay, so with that pretty much concludes the maintenance that you're going to need to do to maintain your rifle between range trips, as far as how to properly clean it and keeping it running nice and smooth. If you need to take it down even farther because it's really dirty or something like that, go ahead and do that. Or if it's been about 500 rounds and you haven't passed the tilt test, and just go ahead and look at my video for the tilt test for the gas piston, then it's time to disassemble the gas system and clean it out. And we'll go over that in the next video.